I'm Jennifer Nascimento with English Outside the Box, and you're watching 5 Minute English. Welcome back to 5 Minute English. New videos and lessons are posted every Tuesday on my learning blog, EnglishOutsideTheBox.com/blog. Today's exciting because I'm telling you about another weekly resource that you can use to increase your English fluency. I'm talking about English Across the Pond, the perfect podcast for you wanting to improve your everyday English skills and build confidence. It's hosted by me, Jennifer, an American, and Dan from the UK, so you get instant access to American and British English. Together, Dan and I have over 30 years of teaching English experience. We've combined that experience and created this podcast for you. Every podcast includes a natural, real conversation and dialogue between Dan and me. We know that this dialogue will help improve your listening skills by exposing you to this natural conversation. It's a fun way to learn new idioms, phrasal verbs, grammar points, fluency tips, and again, reviewing some American and British cultural and language differences. So I want to invite you to a sample episode of English Across the Pond in our podcast. In this sample, you will see an example of a very short conversation that we have that includes natural language followed by a language focus. The language focus is included in every episode. So come on and listen to a sample episode of English Across the Pond. Dan, how is the UK? What's going on?
Very well, my American friend. How's life across the pond?
Life's going. Life's good. We're talking about regrets today, aren't we?
Yeah, regrets. Have you got any major regrets, Jennifer?
I think it would be the time that I did not talk to George Clooney when I had the opportunity. Shoulda, woulda, coulda.
Tell me more. Where did this opportunity arise?
One evening, celebrating my birthday with friends, we were on top of the roof at the Hard Rock Hotel, and I completely wussed out talking to him.
You were a chicken.
I was a wuss. I was a chicken. I was a wuss. I didn't talk to him.
Yeah.
And I think to this day, I should have talked to him, you know? I could have become famous. We could have been best friends.
You would have made
who knows?
You would have made his life better as well.
What about you? Any similar stories?
Well, I have got a fairly similar story, actually. A famous British artist by the name of David Hockney, and I love his pictures. And I was walking with my daughter past a hotel, and a man stuck his head out of the sort of like front door of the hotel, looked at the sky to check the weather, and went back in. And I thought to myself, that was David Hockney. But I kept on walking, and then I was thinking, well, it's kind of unlikely that it would be him, but I was sure it was him. He wears very distinctive glasses. I could have spoken to him. I should have spoken to him just to say thank you. It would have made me happy.
So we had some great language that we just naturally used. Shall we review some of that in our language focus today?
I'd love to. And if I can pick up on some things that you said the noun a wuss and a chicken. And both a wuss and a chicken means that you are a person who is afraid to do something. You can also add out to chicken and wuss to make two phrasal verbs, to wuss out and to chicken out. And these are used to describe situations where you could have or should have been braver. And how about some grammar that we looked at today?
So language focus of grammar today was looking at should, would, or could, these modals, plus have, plus the past participle, to talk about things that we wish were different in the past. We said, we should have talked to those people. We could have said hello. So we use that structure a lot to talk about past regrets. We also use the expression shoulda, woulda, coulda to talk about those moments of regret because of the pronunciation of should have, shoulda. How it sounds when we naturally communicate it.
Perfect.
All right, we hope you liked that sample of an English Across the Pond podcast episode. As a review, you learned vocabulary and phrasal verbs naturally in context and then reviewed them with us in the language focus. Download the episode worksheets of each episode of English Across the Pond for even more learning. There are already 10 episodes available. You can download these on iTunes or Stitcher. Just search for English Across the Pond or head directly to our website, EnglishAcrossThePond.com, to review the different episodes, download the episode guides, and connect with us for even more language learning. New episodes are released every Friday, so we hope that you subscribe and join us every week. As a reminder, if you want to continue learning with me, Jennifer, in English Outside the Box, you can go to my website and explore the different Skype classes, group classes, and online courses I have. You can click this link to access that information now. And don't forget to sign up for my weekly newsletter, where you get 2 English lessons sent directly to your inbox every Tuesday. Hope you learned a lot this week. And again, I'll see you next week for more 5-Minute English. Bye! Don't forget to subscribe. You can also click Watch More 5-Minute English videos to see more of my online lessons.